Life can leave us with scars, moments of trauma, pain, and heartbreak that shape how we see ourselves and the world around us. And those traumas and past hurts can leave us feeling powerless, stuck, and defined by our past. But here's the truth of the matter. Healing is not just about surviving. It's about thriving. It's about taking back control, breaking free from what once held you down, and stepping into the power that's always been yours. And remember, no matter what has happened to you, no matter how deep the hurt runs, your past does not define your future. You have the power to rewrite your story. So it's time for you to reclaim your power. Do it boldly and without fear. Know that reclaiming your power is about more than just healing. It's about recognizing that the pain you've experienced can be the fuel for your greatest growth. It's about taking back your life, shifting from victim to victor, and turning your wounds into wisdom. Welcome to Powerful Purpose, the podcast where we discover what it means to live with intention, passion, clarity, and ignite your passion to empower you to live with purpose, power, and resilience in every area of your life. I'm your host, Dr.Zonzie McLaurin, and with each episode, we'll dive deep into strategies, mindsets, and stories that help you unlock your true potential and create a life of impact and fulfillment. Together, we'll explore how to align your career, business, relationships, and personal growth with a deeper sense of purpose. If you're ready to break through limits, embrace your calling, and step fully into your power, this is where your journey to a powerful purpose begins. Welcome back to Powerful Purpose with me, Dr. Zonzie McLaurin, and I want to start off by saying this. Whether it's a painful childhood memory, a heartbreak, or something more significant, we all carry wounds from our past. But what we often don't realize is how those unresolved hurts shape our present. But the good news is healing is possible, and it's a journey that can help us transform pain into power. And so in this episode, I'll walk you through how to break free from the chains of past trauma, how to process and heal, the healing process in itself, and share some practical insights, tools, and most importantly, how to step into a future where your past no longer has the power to hold you back to help you on your journey. So if you're ready to rise above and step into your power, let's dive in. First, I want to talk about the importance of recognizing and acknowledging trauma. We tend to minimize our pain, saying things like, "It's not a big deal," or "Other people have had it worse than me." But the truth is, trauma, big or small, can leave lasting scars if we truly don't face them. Imagine carrying around a heavy backpack day after day. At some point, you stop noticing the weight because you've gotten so used to it, and that is not good. But that doesn't mean it's not affecting you or slowing you down or draining your energy. Trauma is like that heavy backpack. When we ignore it, it weighs us down in ways we might not even realize. So it's important to start by naming the hurt, by acknowledging it. No matter how painful it is to do so, you must do it. This could be journaling, talking to a trusted friend, or even saying it out loud to yourself. The first step in healing is admitting that something needs to be healed. So next, let's consider how unresolved trauma affects your life today. Maybe you've noticed patterns in your relationships. Have you been attracting people who aren't good for you? Or have you been pushing away those who are really good for you? Really take some time to think about that. And perhaps you struggle with trust, anxiety, or even self-worth. These patterns aren't random. They're your mind and your body's way of trying to protect you, often based on past trauma. So, how do we understand this? Understanding this can be empowering. It means you're not broken, you're not bad, you've just been shaped by your experiences. And once you see the connection between the past and the present, you can begin to write your own story because it is your story to write. And remember that. Let's talk about the healing part of it. It's important to remember that healing is not a destination, but it truly is a journey. And every journey is unique. My journey is different from yours, and yours will be different from mine. What works for one person might not work for another. But here are a few steps that I want to share with you. One powerful tool is forgiveness, but not in the way you might think. Forgiveness isn't always about excusing someone else's behavior. It's about freeing yourself from the grip of anger, resentment, or bitterness. Forgiveness is an act of self-love, allowing you to move forward without the weight of the past. And another tool is truly therapy. There's absolutely no shame in seeking help from a professional. Therapist or coaches can guide you through the complex layers of trauma, providing a safe space for you to process your feelings. Mindfulness and meditation are also incredibly helpful. Trauma often triggers at a state of hypervigilance where we feel constantly on edge. And I know I've been there. And meditation can help as well. It helps calms the nervous system, allowing your body and your mind to relax and reset. And finally, I want to share with you is one of my personal favorites, and it's journaling. Write down your feelings, your memories, your fears, and putting words to your pain can be an incredible feat and a great way to release it. Journaling is a way to give voice to emotions that you may have silenced for years. And as you heal, remember that self-compassion is extremely important and it is crucial. Be gentle with yourself. Healing isn't linear. There will be days where you feel great and others where it feels like you've taken on the world. Healing truly can be messy, so get prepared for that. But it's also incredibly beautiful. And one of the hardest things for many people to do is to show themselves kindness. Trauma can leave us with a sense of guilt or shame, but I want you to remember this. You deserve healing. You deserve peace, and you deserve to reclaim your power. So reclaim your power. And once you begin the healing process, something amazing truly happens. You begin to start to reclaim your power in ways that you never thought was possible. You realize that the trauma no longer controls you. You control your narrative. You can set boundaries, choose healthier relationships, and live with a sense of freedom that comes from letting go of the past. And know that reclaiming your power isn't about forgetting the hurt. It's about taking ownership of your story. It's saying yes to you. It's saying, yes, this happened to me, but it does not define who I am. You are so much more than your trauma. And by healing, You give yourself permission to live fully and purposefully. So, what are some practical takeaways that you can start using today? Let me share them with you. First, make time for self-reflection, whether that's journaling, meditation, or simply sitting quietly with your thoughts. And let me tell you, quietness can be healing in itself. Silence and removing yourself from the noise is just beautiful. And secondly, reach out for support. Talk to a therapist, a coach, or a trusted friend. You don't have to heal alone. And I repeat that, you do not have to heal alone. And third, practice forgiveness. Forgiveness is not for others, but it's for you. You've done your best you could with the tools that you have, so forgive yourself and move forward. And before I close this episode, I want to leave you with this. Healing is not about erasing the past. It's about transforming it. It's about taking something that once caused you pain and using it to fuel your growth, your strength, and your purpose. You are not your trauma, and I need for you to remember that. You are resilient. You are powerful. Thank you for joining me today on Power for Purpose with me, Dr. Zonzie McLaurin. Remember, your life is more than a series of moments. It's a journey towards meaning, impact, and fulfillment. Stay committed to your path, embrace your strength, and never forget you have the power to create the life you were meant to live. Be sure to subscribe and please leave a review and share it with someone who's ready to step into their power. Remember, your purpose is your power and your life has meaning. Live it boldly, live it daily, and live it fully. Until next time, stay empowered and keep stepping boldly into your purpose.